What's up, Lions Nation? This is the Soul Man. I got the Stat Man here as well. We are here. Sorry about the delay. A little bit of connection problems, but we are here ready to go. It's the Lions Falcons pregame show. Stat Man, I want to jump into we couldn't do our postgame show for the last game, but I just want to briefly mention it real quick. Tough overtime loss against Seattle. Lions suffered some injuries in that game, which we'll be talking about tonight. But we got the Falcons coming up next. What are you thinking?
A tough team. They're 2-0. They're 2-0 for a reason. They just beat our rivals, the Green Bay Packers. Jeff Okudah is on that team. He's been circling this game since the beginning of the year. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and with the Lions injuries and coming off the overtime loss, it's going to be tough on our defense, I think, to stop their offense, especially Robinson in the backfield. It's going to be a tough matchup, a lot tougher, I think, than people think.
The toughest matchup is going to be the running quarterback. We always struggle against running quarterbacks. Desmond Ridder, he's one of the best at scrambling out of the pocket and making a play. And we just got to hope our coverage doesn't break down and we get pass rush on them and cause them to throw some off passes here and there, because that offense is very dynamic. Drake London, you got Bijan Robinson, you got Tyler Algier. You got some pretty good weapons on that team. So,
yeah, remember, everybody, please share, like, and subscribe on that march to 500. We got 216 subscribers, so thank you all that have subscribed so far. You can see on the bottom of the screen the injury report. Taylor Decker's out with an ankle. Kirby Joseph's out with a hip. Mosley's out with a knee hamstring. Vitai's out with a knee. And Montgomery was listed as doubtful, but he's not playing. I've seen it all over the place. I don't think he's going to play at all.
Well, the famous saying is next man up. You can't blame losses on, injuries, things like that. Happens throughout a season. You got to have depth at those positions to be able to step up and fill right in and start just like they're the starter. So
we got Kurt Steele in the house saying, "What up, though? What up, Kurt?"
What's going on, Kurt?
Hey.
And Victor Lester says he's ready for game day. What's up, fellas? What's up, Victor?
What's going on, Vic? How's it down there in Louisiana?
Yeah, I mean, next man up obviously is going to be Jahmyr Gibbs, and I don't know if I'm hoping that he's going to be my in the zone player for the week anyway, because he's going to need to step up and get this running game going, because we can't run and we're one dimensional with that passing game. We're going to have a long day.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, next man up. It's got to be that mentality. Jahmyr Gibbs is ready. He's talented enough to be a starter. That's why we drafted him in the first round. So we're going to have to see it.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to see it. Victor says hot as usual.
Starting to get cooler up here.
Yeah, I got leaves falling off and changing colors already. Another month of the foot of snow on the ground.
Right here. Hey, Mom. How's it doing? How's it going?
Logan's mom says, "Hi, everyone. This is Statman." Is Williams playing for New Orleans now?
Yes. Yeah, but he's currently hurt.
All right, so Statman, I want to talk about the defense. C.J. Gardner-Johnson out, big loss on our defense side. We still got Tracy Walker, though. But what does this defense have to do that they haven't done in these first 2 weeks in order to shut down this Atlanta Falcons offense?
Contain the quarterback. Pressure the quarterback. Aiden Hutchinson's been the only one being able to do that. We got to sack him.
That is a big thing. That was one of the points I wanted to make was the pressure has to step up. We have to disrupt that. Get in the backfield, stop those runs before they even happen. And like you just said, disrupt the quarterback. That changes the whole flow of an offense if you can do that. So far, we haven't been able to do that. This defense was supposed to be, per the books or the paper, was supposed to be really good, but they haven't really shown, I think, what we all thought they were going to be yet.
Right. I mean, it's got to be a team effort. You can't just count on one guy to do it. You can't just count on Aiden Hutchinson.
No. He can't do it all by himself, and the more he has to do it by himself, there's an injury factor going in there, all kinds of things. We have to have other guys on that defensive line to step up and get pressure.
And the linebackers got to stop breaking coverage.
Yep.
How many times you see a tight end wide open against Seattle?
Way too many.
I say you put Jack Campbell in there.
Oh, and Logan, your Coors Light has been stolen.
Damn it.
God, stolen. Yeah, there's a lot of things from that Seattle game that you would hope that they fix. I know St. Brown was full participant Friday, but he's listed as questionable right now with, I believe, a toe injury. So hopefully that doesn't play a factor. But if that plays a factor, then you have Josh Reynolds, Khalif Raymond. I mean, we're getting banged up, and that's not good this early.
It's better that happens early than late, though.
Yeah.
I'd much rather it happen in the first couple games than late in the season when we're making a playoff push. So hopefully these guys get healthy, they come back. St. Brown already said he's playing. He's already come out. He said you can't keep a dog down, so we'll see.
I mean, and Jared Goff's going to have to be on the top of his game, but that offensive line is going to have to play well as well. They got to give Jared Goff that protection, and they have to make that running game successful with Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield. It's going to be up to them to have those holes for him. He's not Montgomery. He doesn't have that power. Yes. We just need to take care of the ball. No more turnovers. Yes, that is a big thing, especially from last week.
You can't expect to win games turning the ball over 4 times.
Nope.
You're about to freeze. Look cute, but you're about to freeze. I'm good for the moment. I do my feeling level. No. What we're saying.
I think the biggest piece on the offensive line, other than Decker, is going to be Vaitai. The guy's been playing very well at his position this year so far.
Yeah, we took some pretty good injuries lately on spots that we don't need injuries at for sure. But like you said, it's up for that next person to come in and step up and play good, And if they don't do that, the big thing I want to see is that defensive line step it up. There has to be more than just Hutchinson available to get pressure. We have to be. Even the linebackers, get some pressure with the linebackers. Do something to disrupt that offense.
He's talking.
Yeah.
Yes, the D needs to step up big time. I think that's the biggest thing of this game. If the defense can step up and play well, I think we'll be all right.
Yeah. Like, I'm not going to text you because I'm always texting.
Well, mainly our defensive backs, if you want to be honest. I think Tracy Walker brings leadership at the safety position. And he's going to have that team fired up. It's been exactly a year since he tore his Achilles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if he's been in very much at all the last 2 games.
He's been playing special teams a lot. I've seen him
a couple times, yeah. But he needs it. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with him in the game starting.
Yeah.
I know we got what it takes to beat them. I thought we had what it takes to beat Seattle. Honestly, I don't think that catch by Tyler Lockett was a touchdown at the end. I really don't. That's just my opinion. But
I mean,
I don't think he crossed that line with that ball.
which was like the holding call on Hutch on that play too.
Yeah.
I mean, you can blame the game on those 2 calls, but ultimately, we shouldn't have even been in that position if we didn't turn the ball over 4 times.
You just took the words out of my mouth. As I said, really, it was the turnovers that put us in that spot to begin with. So, yeah, there's still definitely some things that they need to clean up for sure. And hopefully they can do that tomorrow against Atlanta.
I think we will. I think you're going to see a different team. Dan Campbell's going to have the team focused. They're ready to go. I mean, he said this is the position they want to be in. He called it being in the mud. So
I'm so plan that again. Why didn't we try to plan that?
I don't care about the Spartans anymore, man. I haven't really followed them since Ryan passed, bro. So
Yeah, I actually watched the second half of that game today. Not good.
Yeah. I'm trying, okay? I am.
I don't know what's been going on with Boggs, but do you know anything about what's going on with him? Is he going to play?
he is playing. I heard he's in for the game. So maybe he brings some fresh legs in too.
Yeah, that's going to be good, I think. Yeah, it was horrible, Victor.
Right? I didn't have my break on the phone. And then
So who do you got your in the zone player as for this week? You think it's going to be Gibbs? Is that who you're sticking with?
I think it has to be Gibbs. I think Gibbs has to step up and show that he can be a number 1 running back with Montgomery out. He's going to have the workload on him, whether they get it to him by passing the ball or running the ball, whatever they have to do. He has to be one of the main players involved in this game. We have to be able to run the ball with him, or else we're going to be one-dimensional, and Atlanta's going to be able to play off of that. I mean, obviously, we still have St. Brown, good receivers, so we can throw the ball. But that just puts a lot more pressure on the offensive line, Jared Goff. If we can run the ball, play action like we have been. But it's going to be up to Gibbs. If he can come out and have a good game, then, yeah, that's why he's my in-the-zone player. I think he has to step up and play well. What about you, Statman? Who are you going with?
I'm going to go with the Lions tight ends as a group. Run blocking, especially. That last game against Seattle, I seen them miss a lot of blocks. They could have potentially been big runs. They've been slipping up in the run blocking game, and I'd like to see them improve this week, and I'd like us to run it down Atlanta's throat and keep them off the field.
Yeah, I mean, I think we both agree that's going to be the key to the game for the Lions on offense is if we can run it. We do have Reynolds as well. Maybe Reynolds can step in there for that backup role, and maybe he can get some stuff going on. But we got to figure out something because Montgomery being down is going to be a big thing. I don't think Montgomery's going to be out for too much longer, though. I don't think he'll be out.
Get my black hanging up.
Next week, I think he'll be back.
I think they're going to play it safe with him and keep him out a couple more weeks. That's just my opinion.
I'm just basing off of what I read that he said. I mean, he wanted to go this week. That they would let him.
Did you hear about the Nick Chubb injury?
Yeah.
They're considering amputating his leg.
I just read today that it might just be a torn MCL and not as bad as what they initially thought it was.
They said they thought possibly it could be a ruptured artery, and they'd have to amputate his leg.
That was bad.
That would be horrible.
He had the same thing before. If you see the pictures, his legs looked exactly the same the first time as it did this time.
She just assumed that was
crazy.
Bad. Hopefully he can recover from this. You don't want to see a player and his caliber go down like that. That's a pretty severe injury. But hopefully he'll recover and get back out there.
Almost like it's their way to get out of the house.
Seen a lot of season-ending injuries this last week.
And
Yeah.
did they all yes, because I had a record.
Victor says, I think St. Brown makes a strong comeback.
I think so. He's still going to be dealing with his toe there, but see how much it affects him on the route running.
Yeah, I didn't hear about the amputation part. I just read what I read today on him. Said that
all like what was in jeans
it's not
and
possibly not career ending for him.
I've been in bed all day. I didn't think anything of it.
They might have gotten a different opinion, but I remember the original doctor's opinion thought he had a ruptured artery and might have to have his leg amputated.
They're going to the hospital, right?
That was the last thing I heard.
God, that would be bad.
So I texted her, I'm like, why are you the Mexican girl? Because I've already known.
Now, I want to bring you to something because we didn't get to, we brushed on it just briefly. But what does this C.J. Gardner-Johnson injury do for the defense? Is it okay because we still have Tracy Walker, or is that a really big hit for us?
I think we're fine. Tracy Walker's played at the top of his game at the safety position. I think he's hungry. He's been sitting out. He didn't get the starting role. I think he wants to prove to the fans and to himself that he can still play at a high level.
It's worth it.
Yeah, we know. It's
20
fine.
minutes. Hey, 20 minutes.
Got a lot of people over where Statman's at tonight.
Put your notes on paper.
Due to connection issues, I have to do it outside instead of in my car.
Yeah, he tried to get out earlier and it was just spinning. Wouldn't load in, so.
No. So Logan's sister-in-law's grandmother owns multiple properties out there.
Gotcha.
A guy named Russell.
Again, everybody, thank you for subscribing to our channel. We're getting new subscribers every time after every episode, so we appreciate that. Make sure you're subscribing, like, and share with all your Lions fan friends. We're on that march to 500, currently at 216 subscribers. So thanks again, everybody. We hit our 5,000 view mark just the other day as well, so that was awesome. We appreciate that. Logan, Statman, has an awesome giveaway going on for the subscribers.
Yeah, so the top subscriber that shares the content, likes our videos while we're live, I'm going to be keeping track of it. The top person at the end of the year gets to pick any player from the Lions, and I will buy an autographed jersey for that person.
That is awesome. And I apologize because I did not put up a question of the week for the show. I completely forgot. So we don't have that in this episode, but that's all right.
I can come up for a question of the week right now.
What is it?
How long do you think until Aaron Glenn is fired and he takes responsibility for the defense's performance?
Do you think, Statman, that that's a possibility?
I think he's getting all the heat right now and all the criticism. Some other podcasters are already drilling him as the reason why the defense is playing so poorly. I honestly put it on the players not playing.
That's
They're
where I
not
was
playing to
gonna
their
go.
full potential.
That's where I was going to go. It's not Glenn, it's them. They're not giving 100% out there.
The coach can put any kind of scheme out there, but if the players don't play within the scheme and don't do their jobs, it's not going to work.
Okay, so you could.
Yep. Yeah, they can only put it all together, but it's, like you said, it's up to the players to go out and execute. If they're not executing, it's not the coach's fault. I like Aaron Glenn as a defensive coordinator. I don't think he should go anywhere.
I do as well, but he's the one that's on the hot seat right now, I can tell you that. So how long do you think it'll take if the defense keeps performing the way it has? How many more weeks are they going to put up with it before they get rid of him?
I don't know, because there's a lot of questions. You get rid of Aaron Glenn in a couple of weeks. I don't like when they do that in the middle of the season. Maybe they got somebody waiting in the wings that's better. I don't know, but
I know, sure.
Give him some more time. I know he's got to get those players to step up. That's it. And Dan Campbell has to stop some of these. I'm sorry, but last week's game, that there was some questionable, I think, play calls on his part, especially. I mean, I think there's more or less times to go for it, and I think he had a couple that weren't very good calls. If you ask me, I wanted to bring that up.
I just left the grill here.
Yeah, well, I'll put up a post on the Facebook page so people can start to see where everybody's on the list for that giveaway. That way, we make sure that people can keep track and see where everybody's at. The stat man and I will try to get that done too. That way, everybody can see where it's at. Hopefully the Lions can, get past this little injury bug that they got going on. Hopefully the offensive line can step up this week. The running game will do well with Gibbs, and we can actually execute and finish this game strong against Atlanta and show everybody that, because we got the Packers coming up after that Thursday night, short week. So we got to make sure we're staying on top of that division.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you there. Green Bay just got beat by Atlanta, so we got to take one game at a time. Got to take care of business with Atlanta, and then move on to Green Bay. Can't start thinking ahead already.
What the drink you're supposed to eat?
But I'm on a diet, so
That's
the
why
calories make up for not eating.
Listen, you get such bad hangovers and feel like shit because you don't eat. Yeah.
Yeah, Statman brought that up earlier. Lots of injuries around the league right now. A lot of teams getting banged up.
A lot of big names, too.
I don't have anything. That was real. Okay. Wow, that's why I said Biggie or Nugget. Oh, I thought those were your Nugget. No. It was there. I was so pissed.
I got your
Statman. There was like 6 of them in a bowl.
I just don't want to have to.
Yeah, I got it.
He's probably going in to go to bed.
And remember, for those of you that are watching on Facebook, in order for us to know who you are in the comments, there is a little link, I think, or a button that you click on, and it'll allow StreamYard to see your names. That way, when you post a comment, we can see who you are.
We got a car and walk right up there.
Yes, sir.
So it means everybody walk right in.
Like to know who's chatting in here.
Yeah, and thank you to all the faithful that come in and with us at every show.
Oh no, that's why you get the last fucking thing.
You are all being watched.
Did you see that post you posted on the Bath page?
I don't
Says,
know.
it's me.
It's me, the smiling, laughing emoji.
That could be anyone.
Oh, what? Oh,
I think I know who it is.
Who is it?
Because I've been able to post.
I think it's Perry.
All the good things.
We got Todd in the house.
Like, trimming all the trees up because.
Thanks for coming back, Todd. Good to see you. One of our new subscribers. When do you think we will start spending some of our big money on players?
We get desperate.
A lot of people are unhappy.
We lose this game to Atlanta and then lose to Green Bay, and we start going on a losing streak. I see possible moves.
I'm even pissed a little bit.
Your old co-host. Oh, your old co-host, Mike Birch.
Mike Birch or no? JB would have his name in there. It's got to be Mike. Maybe it's JB. I don't know. It's one of those two.
She likes to fling her doors open like a fucking reaper.
Yep.
Just flying down.
I was going Mike.
Mikey B.
You Packers fan, traitor.
He's technically not a traitor because he never was a Lions fan.
True. I guess I can't call you a traitor, so sorry. You cheesehead.
She's got kids in the car. Like,
Really? Is that where those go? No. Oh, okay.
All right. Well, I think we are getting close, Statman, to that time. To jump out of here, 8:30 is the time we're gonna. Even though we started a little late, but 8:30 is our exit time. So No song tonight, guys, just because there's so many people in the background. Mike Bird says, I like cheese. So that answers that. But hey, let's hope the Lions can take care of the Falcons tomorrow and just take another step forward in that division because we're right there. I mean, the Vikings and the Bears not doing so well. So we could definitely take a hold of the division after this week as long as we can beat the Falcons.
If you guys don't,
I promise to fight song tomorrow before the game. Post it on Facebook.
Can't wait to see it. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for jumping in. For the Stat Man and myself, everybody have a good night. One pride. Let's go Lions.
One pride. Go Lions.